Hey Carp Geeks! Well, I'm back with the Sonar this time, and I put that sign there, so this is actually a private pond owned by the college where I work, and there's going to be no interference this time with the Sonar test. If you watched last time, it was kind of a trial and error situation with a lot of interference from various groups. Right. That's a little bit cryptic, but check it out, it's kind of a funny video to watch. Anyway, let's give you a quick tour of what we call the Whitendorf Pond. This is part of the Joliet Junior College Agricultural Center. I've luckily, through my research, been able to stock this pond with catfish, carp, and a few other interesting things. Hopefully we'll catch some of those today and we'll see them on Sonar. Okay, so let's take a quick look around my fishing area. Okay, let's walk down the ramp. This is actually a T-shaped dock. Walk onto the dock, there's my barrow. Okay, so as you can see, I got my chair, got my kind of redneck bivvy there, little umbrella that just attached to the chair. 2 carp rods, 9-footers. Yes, of course, the Sonar pointing out in front. And over here we have the 360 camera, which will hopefully catch all the action today, if there is any. Okay, so that's the swim. I'll get set up. All right, just about to get started here. I'm going to fish the usual, and here they are. Quick look. Quick look. So the usual 2mm micros, they are dosed with Catatonic, which I'll fish on my left rod. That's in the green container. And Cyprophil, the carp only 2mm pellets on the right rod. I'm going to be using a 10mm wafter as bait. You know, a typical kind of UK match style setup. All right, now importantly, and I've got it right here, if I can find it, 1 second. Here it is. So I have, of course, the big feeder, right? So it's a very, very important. I touched on this when I talked, or went through rather, as kind of a reaction to the Mark Sawyer video. I'll give you a link. It's important not to overdose the fish. So I'm only going to put in one large feeder full of feed to kick off the swim. I'm going to feed about every 20 minutes, normal method style. Take the feeders enough to 20 minutes, fish or not, right? Put them out every 20 minutes. And we'll go from there. Regular feeding, I don't want to overdose the fish. So once I've put the right amount of feed in the swim with this, I then keep it topped up with the method feeders. That's the plan. Okay, let's get started. All right, just put the one feeder full out there, just beyond poling. I've got the Hummingbird in recording mode, so we'll see if that works. Okay. If there's any kind of interesting stuff start to appear, I'll hedge my bets. I'll also record the screen with this. Okay. So okay, now I'm going to get the feeders ready and get going. All right, that's the fish on the Catatonic before I even get the other rod in. Nodding. It's large, it's a catfish. All right. believe I have on the sonar. I thought I saw kind of a good size blotch up here on the sonar before I got a run there. And there it is. Catfish number 1. Now it's interesting, it's a size 10 hook and it's just perfect to get behind the catfish's kind of jawbone, so that was kind of a bottom lip, really solid set there. Okay, apologies, that was a fish before I even got the other rod set up, and I've not even got my unhooking mat, so apologies for that. I'll get the other rod set up and get the unhooking mat set up. Well, that's pretty epic. Literally, I hadn't even got the second rod set up. Saw a blue streak on the sonar, rod just bent over, 3-pound catfish on the Catatonic, so thumbs up. Catatonic seems to be doing the business right off the bat there. I'm now going to get the, of course, the carp rod in and try and get a bit tidied up. The swim's a complete mess. Alright, that's about it for today. Had probably 8 to 10 fish, 3 bass, and about 7 or so catfish. Pretty good. The bait's going to be equally effective, so you know, there was no comparison to carp because there were no carp caught today, but you know, I think I should come back with a more carp friendly bait, maybe corn and ground bait combo, maybe fish with a pole on a tight beam with the sonar and see how that looks. So stay tuned, I'll see you guys next time.